Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday Circle Time. Let's get started with our calendar. All right. So let's find out what today is. Yesterday was 12, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Does anybody remember how to write a 13? That's right. 1 and a 3, 13. We're going to put it right here. So what day of the week is that? That's right. It is Wednesday, the 13th. What month? Does anybody remember what month? May. Great. Let's check our days of the week. Here we go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Great job. Let's run through our months. Here we go. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So what month is Valentine's Day in? February. Great. How about Halloween? October. Wonderful. When is the first day of fall? September. Excellent. When is the first day of summer? June. So next month, right? It'll be summer. Great job, guys. All right. Now let's check in with our weather bear, Benjamin. All right. Hello, Mr. Benjamin. All right. So what season is it? There's 4 seasons. Does anybody remember the 4 seasons? Great job. So there's 4 seasons. So let's start with spring because that's what we're in right now. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Great. So this week is definitely a springy week. All right, so in spring we get what's called rain. So maybe it'll get nicer a little bit later. We'll figure it out, but let's start with our raincoat. Let's put a nice pair of pants on there. Because even though it's been raining, it's still kind of warm outside. Some nice good shoes. Got some shoes there. What do you think? All right, let's put a hat on just in case it does rain, or if the sun pops out, keeps our face protected. All right, great job. Now, what else are we working on? Thumbs up, our outside time. So, if there's a break in the rain, go outside and jump in all those puddles and run around the backyard, maybe in bare feet in the grass and have fun and get wet. Make sure you have an extra towel ready to go for when you're all done, and ask mom and dad's permission first. But have fun with it. And you can write that in your journal as what you did for your 10 to 15 minutes of physical fitness, right? Physical fitness. We're working on that. We're not sitting on the couch all day. Remember, you really want an hour, so maybe do 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there. Try to get a lot of activity in, even if you're sitting inside with all the rain, okay? Great job, everybody. Let's review some of our numbers. Now, we're not just looking at the number itself, but we're looking at how to spell the word. So on these cards, you're going to see how to spell the word. Here we go. 1. So this is 1 object, 1 dot. The number 1, and then the word. All right, so let's go all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Because we have 10 objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? 10 objects. This is how you write the number 10. That's how you spell the word number 10. Great job, everybody. So those are going to be kind of our sight words for the week. We've been working on number words, 1 through 10. A while back we did 11, I think, through 20. So now we're going backwards a little bit and working on 1 through 10. All right, and you can put those words in your sight word dictionaries as well under the proper letters, because remember, we're working really hard on those, right? So today we're going to read or watch the video the bees and the bear, all right? Kind of see what happens at the beginning and what the cause and effect is of what happens through this whole thing, all right? And then we're gonna come back and talk about it, all right? Let's go watch the video.
One morning, a crane was having breakfast at the stream. He dipped his long beak in the water and caught fresh, tasty fish. A few steps away, a rabbit was munching on a carrot. Crunch, crunch, crunch. He chewed the delicious, juicy carrot. Right beside the stream sat a hungry bear. He had nothing to eat. He looked at the rabbit and thought, how lucky he is. He can have his favorite food. Then the bear glanced at the crane. All of them are busy filling their belly. I wish I could get something to nibble upon, the bear sighed. His mouth watered as he got reminded of his favorite food, honey. The hungry bear roamed about the forest, but for miles there was no trace of a beehive. He dragged his legs along the path. The pangs of hunger were now becoming unbearable for him. Suddenly, the bear saw something and his eyes twinkled. That looks like a honeycomb, he thought. Let me go near and see. It was indeed a beehive hanging from a low branch of a tree. The bear was overjoyed. The bear licked his lips. Luckily enough, there were no bees inside the hive. Just then the bees returned after a hard day's work. As they neared it, they saw the bear trying to steal from their hive. That would be delicious. Catch the thief, they cried out. And the angry bees swarmed towards the bear. The bear had no option but to give up the idea of eating the honey. The bees chased him away from there. But the bear could not take this defeat. He grumbled, "Oh, my precious food got out of my hand, all because of the bees." Then the bear decided to revenge upon the bees. "I will destroy the honeycomb and waste the honey. If it is not mine, it shall not belong to the bees either." Thinking this, the bear stealthily came under the beehive and tried to pluck it down. "They might have gone out to work," thought the bear. "I shall lick off all the honey before the bees return." Oh, jumped the bear, trying to snap at the honeycomb, but he was unable to reach up. And there the clever bees were watching all this from behind the branches of the tree. "How dare you come back, you greedy bear?" They buzzed with anger. "I shall teach you a lesson." When the bear saw so many stings pointed towards him, he started running away. But before he could get away, from there the bees had gathered around him. "Attack!" commanded the queen bee, and the bees stung the bear all over his body. Ee! The bear cried of pain. He ran for his life. The bees chased him. At last, the bear plunged into the stream and immersed himself completely into the water. The bees could not find the bear. They returned to their hive. After some time, The bear emerged out of the water. His whole face and body was wounded with bee stings. That day he had got a lesson. He took a vow never to steal honey from the bees again.
All right, welcome back. What did you think of Aesop's fable, The Bear and the Bees? Pretty interesting. The bear learned a pretty serious lesson at the end, that stealing is not nice. All right, so open up your Learn to See journals and turn to The Bear and the Bees page. Should be your next one in order, as long as you're following it in order and you're caught up. And then you're gonna write The Bear and the Bees across here for your title. And then it's Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. So you can either write that at the bottom, you can squeeze it in at the top. Make sure you have the date. You don't have to write Wednesday, but at least 5/13/2020, so that I know what day you worked on this, all right? Excellent. Cause and effect. So think about the things that happened in the video. Think about some of the causes and the effects. Now I want to see 2 causes and 2 effects. You can use the video, The Bear and the Bees, to write about, or you can come up with your own 2 causes and effects. Maybe you just learned about plants from one of our science videos. What's the cause when you add water? What's the effect? Things like that. So you think about the world around you and come up with 2 causes and 2 effects, okay? You can use the video for The Bear or the Bees, or come up with 2 other ones, all right? So work on that, put that in here. Both pre-K and kindergarten, pre-K, make sure you're writing your words out. You should be writing cause and effect, and then writing a couple of words by that of different things that happen. Maybe your cause and effect are regarding colors. What happens when you take blue and yellow? What does that make? The effect is green. So simple things like that, pre-K, you can still do, all right? This gets your writing practice down, and you're learning to put all these letters into words. Start segmenting them and learning how to pronounce them, all right? Really important this time of year. So let's go over what we're doing for today now that you're done with that. So in your sight word dictionaries, you need to do G through K this week. So by the end of this week, when we meet on Friday, you should be finished with K, all right? Skip counting. We're gonna work on some skip counting by 5s this week. How animals move. So we created our own animal, so when I see you in my science video, we're gonna talk about how it moves. Homework. There was lots attached to your reading log. So you should all be working on your reading log. When you're doing your sight words, that counts as part of your reading log, okay? So you need to finish your reading log. You need to do your letter sounds matching page, right? That's the page where you do all the cutouts that's attached to this. Segmenting words. Segmenting words was specifically for our pre-K students, and so you're gonna practice the words on this page and find other words that you can segment. Maybe you clap it out, all right? Clap out the syllables if you need to. Body coverings. So you're gonna read the page with body coverings, and then what animals wear. You're also gonna fill that out. That's all helping you with your animal that you're creating this week, all right? So really, really important. So let's move on to mathematics, okay? So we're gonna have a separate video for science, but math is gonna be part of this video today. All right, let's take a look at math. Skip counting by 5s. Let me move this a little closer for everybody. Skip counting by 5s. All right? We're going all the way up to 100 today. So when we think about skip counting, that means we're skipping a whole bunch of numbers, okay? So skip counting by 5s, we're gonna go through 100, so maybe you wanna put them in objects in groups of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So if we were gonna count, it would be 5, 10, right? So I have 10 dots all together, okay? So if we're gonna go all the way to 100, and we're counting by 5s, we should say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right? Then 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, okay? And then you go all the way up to 100. You all have your number boards in your math packets if you need help, but you're looking at the groups of 5. So every 5, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So every 5, okay? You could always make a photocopy of your number chart 1 through 100 and go through and color in the squares for the 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, all the way up to 100, and then fill them in on your skip counting board. So that's another way you can do it, is practice it that way. Or for those of you that think you know what to do, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So you're gonna go all the way up to 100, okay? Skip counting by 5s, because we've practiced 2s and 5s before. I want you to practice 5s again, all right? And then also practice making sure you're writing your numbers. Number writing practice is also very, very important. All right, I will see you in a science video a little bit. Have fun. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and your notification button so you know when our next circle time is coming out. Bye, everybody.